tuned in to Angela, but I call her Yee. Way up.
Hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. What's today, Wednesday? Okay. All right, and that was Plies with our fabulous theme song, Way Up. Jasmine Brand is here with me.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jasmine has been hanging in there. You're like, as we're searching for this co-host, she's been here kind of helping me out.
Yes, I am the help.
You are the help. You're doing a great job. Ray J is here helping out, too.
He is.
Now, he says he wants his own radio show.
He wants his own radio show.
I don't know, Ray J. You're not here. He said he had a time last night. It was Valentine's Day, though.
Yeah, we expected it.
Shout out to Ray J. I know he's going to talk about this on About Last Night, but he did send us video.
He did.
Of his setup for Valentine's Day, and he's very proud he did it all by himself.
It looked pretty. I was impressed.
He did a good job.
Yeah, I was impressed.
So we'll talk about that this morning. Also, it is Wednesday, so that means it's Wealth Wednesdays.
Yes.
And my partner in Wealth Wednesday, Stacey Tisdale, will be here, and we're going to teach you how to get rich. This is some great information that's tangible that everybody can do, and it's legal, which we love.
I love it because I don't want to go to jail, so this is perfect for me.
No, but it does require you to do some work on your end. You know, people always want to get rich fast, but they think it can just happen.
Okay.
Well, here's some things that you need to do. Educate yourself, and then you can actually do it.
Okay.
You have to have an LLC, but you'll learn more about that as Jason White is going to join us. Jay White is going to join us this morning for Wealth Wednesday. Well, this afternoon to talk about that.
Okay.
And yeah, yesterday was Valentine's Day. We would love to hear from you guys and hear what your Valentine's Day was like. I was pretty chill. I'm not going to lie. I was exhausted.
What did you do?
I was with you.
Well, maybe
Why are you acting surprised?
Maybe the listeners don't know what you did for Valentine's Day.
I was chill. I didn't really do much. We were at work until kind of late. Then we went to grab something to eat.
Yes.
And it's a hard thing to go out on Valentine's Day. So Paris, who works with me, she was with us also.
Shout out to Paris.
She ran into the restaurant and was like, hey, is it okay? Is there space? And they let us come in the restaurant. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
But yes, that was our Valentine's Day. I'm going to be honest. It's not a big deal to me. I know for a lot of people, they do celebrate. I saw people getting all kinds of gifts.
It's a show.
Doing amazing posts.
It's very, let me show you what I got.
Yeah.
It can be a little performative.
Yes, but if you're in love, hey, it's a great day to celebrate. All right, so when we come back, it's time to shine a light. That's when you get to call in and shine a light on somebody who did something positive for you. And I do want to shine a light on my neighbors. I'll tell you why when we come back. 800-292-5150. Shine a light on them on a Wednesday.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes, Way Up with Angela Yee. We love to start the show off like this, shining a light on them. Jasmine Brand is here with me, too.
I am, and I'm moving my shoulders.
I know,
like
you love this. So this morning, I would like to shine a light on somebody, and you guys can do the same, 800-292-5150. And these are from my neighbors.
Okay.
In Brooklyn. So everybody knows that at certain times, if you get package deliveries, they have the potential to get stolen. I see this all the time.
It has happened to me before.
It's happened to me numerous occasions. Even if you watch them on your cameras, if you're not home and somebody's stealing your package, all you can do is release the video into the network.
Yes.
And then everybody can see someone stole your packages. Well, you know, that's been happening to me a lot. And I don't even want to get into it, of the issues that I have with...
Let's move forward.
Let's move on to this. But yes, this is a positive segment.
Yes.
But my neighbors, Paul and Amanda, they are always taking my packages for me if they see it, and then they hold on to it. They let me know, hey, this package came for you. And so...
That's super helpful.
It's so helpful.
Yes.
So I just really appreciate you guys for that, because you don't have to do that.
Yeah, they don't have to.
And I do it for them also. So I just
it's nothing like some good neighbors.
It's nothing like good neighbors, good people in your building.
People that look out for you.
So we appreciate that. Now you can shine a light on somebody. 800-292-5150. Johanna.
I would like to shine a light on my three special baby, Artilla McGinnis, Malik Boyd, and Taraja McGinnis. They are the love of my life.
Say they whole government names. That's what I'm talking about. How old are they?
Artilla, she's 14. Malik is 12. Taraja is 10.
All right. Well, shout out to them. That's so cute.
Beautiful names.
Zakaya, good morning. Who do you want to shine a light on?
My son, Zakir, AA_GG.Rose.
Okay.
But just trusting in the process, he fell, but he got back up, stayed away from negative people, places, and things. And now my son is in the West Coast focusing on his dreams and the plans that God set forth for him.
I love that. When you say he fell and got back up, what happened?
He went to prison. He was never in trouble a day in his life, but prison was his journey, not mine. That was the best thing that happened to him. And he let me know that if a person wants to stay out of prison, they can.
All right.
Okay.
He changed his life in an amazing way. And I just want him to know that God has plans for him and just continue to walk and pray.
I love that, yes. And we'll continue to pray also. And that's the support that you need from family members. You fell but got back up in a better place.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's my walking heartbeat. Without him, nothing. Without God and him, nothing's possible.
Oh, I love it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Yee.
That was Shine a Light on Him. When we come back, let's do Yeetie. We're going to talk about the top 10 highest paid entertainers of 2022. We'll tell you who made that list. I'm looking at it, and there is one black person on the top 10, but we'll tell you who that is on Way Up with Angela Yee. Yeetie next.
Yeah, listen. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it is Yeetie on Way Up with Angela Yee. The Jasmine brand is here. How appropriate.
This is my second favorite segment, so let's
get
Yeetie into it. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the top 10 highest paid entertainers of 2022. According to Forbes, number 10 on that list was Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Bad Bunny made $88 million. Taylor Swift was number 9. James Cameron was number 8. The Rolling Stones, number 7. You know, they tour forever.
Yes.
I feel like they're always on the list.
Yep.
Number 6 is Brad Pitt. Now, the reason why Brad Pitt is one of the top 10 highest paid entertainers is because of the majority sale of his production company, Plan B. He sold that in December, and he got $113 million after all the fees were paid, and he also earned $30 million from acting in Bullet Train, Babylon, and The Lost City.
I had no idea he even had a production company.
Yeah, you know, he produced 12 Years a Slave.
I did know that.
And, right? Is that what he produced? Okay.
I think he did do...
Yep, Moonlight, The Departed.
I didn't know he did those. I just knew about 12 Years a Slave. Okay.
All right. Also on that list, number 5, The Simpsons co-producers.
Wow.
$105 million. The Simpsons is no joke. That is like isn't that the longest running cartoon or whatever?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Animated show. Gosh. All right. Also right above that is South Park. Another animated series. The creators of South Park made $160 million.
I would have thought those would have been swapped. I would have thought The Simpsons would have been over South Park, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, I mean, also on the list, Tyler Perry. Remember I told you there's only one black person on the list? Mm-hmm. Well, that is Tyler Perry with $175 million. Number 2 on the list is Sting, who made $210 million. And number 1 on the list is Genesis.
Okay.
They're the highest paid entertainers of 2022. They did their farewell tour.
I'm not familiar with Genesis.
The Last Domino tour.
And they are rich.
Didn't they do that song In Too Deep? Phil Collins was the lead singer.
Oh, I love Phil Collins.
Yeah, so he was the lead singer of Genesis.
Okay.
So if you don't know.
All right.
Random fact that I know that.
I'm surprised Oprah's not on this list. But anyway.
Okay. Now Cardi B and Offset, they were in Times Square. That's
so
not
cute.
too far from where the studio is.
Right.
At the McDonald's. And, you know, they do have that meal together. The Cardi B and Offset meal. It comes with burgers, a large fry that you share, drinks, and an apple pie to keep it sweet. So
I
shout
like
out
apple
to
pies.
them. They had it going crazy in Times Square, though. Everybody knew about this meal ahead of time. It got leaked.
Yeah.
Because the bags were available, and then everybody saw that. Now, speaking of major deals, Louis Vuitton has announced Pharrell is the men's creative director, and his first collection will debut next June.
Okay.
They posted Louis Vuitton is delighted to welcome Pharrell Williams as its new men's creative director. Pharrell is a visionary whose creative universes expand from music to art and to fashion, establishing himself as a cultural global icon over the past 20 years. The way in which he breaks boundaries across the various worlds he explores aligns with Louis Vuitton's status as a cultural maison, reinforcing its values of innovation, pioneer spirit, and entrepreneurship. I don't know if that's how you say maison. I just thought about maison.
I think you would know better than me.
I don't know.
Pharrell really be minding his business and staying out the way.
And getting the check.
And getting the bag.
All right, and one more big deal. 50 Cent has celebrated signing his multi-year Fox broadcast deal. He posted, "How's your day going? Mine is going good. Happy Valentine's Day. GLG, Green Light Gang, I don't miss." And that's along with a post of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson signs non-exclusive broadcast direct deal with Fox. All his shows are doing well.
They're doing really well. And he's going to do what? Scripted dramas, live action comedies, and animated series. Can you imagine a 50 Cent animated series?
Yes, because he had one, remember?
What?
Didn't he have the, maybe it wasn't animated. When he was doing the curly, what was it? It might not have been animated, but yeah, he had some fun things he was doing on This Is 50.
I can't wait to see what he
has.
But
congratulations to everybody. We love celebrating huge money deals. And that is your Yee Tea on Way Up with Angela Yee. Now, when we come back, it's about last night. Ray J's supposed to be here to talk about his last night. Let's see if he makes it in time on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Angela Yee is way up.
On the way up.
Yo.
Way up.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
Yes, tell us a secret. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And again, this is where you call us up 800-292-5150 and you get to reveal a secret that you've never told anybody. And there's no shame in our game, right?
Yeah, we try not to judge. Well, Angela does not judge.
I don't judge. I'm a very non-judgmental person.
In real life, you're pretty much like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ray J you're pretty good at not judging.
Everybody have a free will.
Yeah, everybody
free will
does.
to be free.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Does it feel good to tell a secret and get things out there?
No. Anonymously, yes. I feel like it.
Anonymously, yeah.
Yeah. I need to call in and tell. I got to change. I meant to say.
What voice is that?
I don't know.
What language is that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of some good secrets, some juicy secrets that I have.
I have a few. I have a few.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Please do tell.
Come on.
No,
not today. Give us a piece of one.
Not today.
Give us a little snippet.
No, not
you
today.
You can do it in the other voice. We won't know it's you.
I won't put it on the Jasmine Rain.
No, not today, guys. Maybe for another day. We'll say for the next week.
Ray J, tell us a secret.
Later. My secret's too dirty.
Yeah, his secrets are.
He had thought about 12 at once just now, and he said,
My secret's too dirty.
Yeah, your secrets are hilarious, though, I'm sure.
Okay, well, this is the time for you guys to call in because we don't know who you are. So when you call, again, we're not going to judge you. 800-292-5150. And you can also use that number. If you don't get through, you can leave a voice message and you can make it on the air for the end of the show for last words. But let's see what secrets you guys have. Hello.
Man, so I've been dating this dude in a wheelchair for a long time, off and on, but he just be trying to play me like regular, like we got into it this last time and we done.
Wait. How he be trying to play you?
I'm saying just like he'll talk to another girl and if I got something to say about it, like it's a problem. It's supposed to be normal. Like Valentine's Day was yesterday. He ended up yelling at me yesterday over some tobacco. It's over with.
Make you walk around with a
and I'm telling you gotta wish me better, baby.
I do. I am gonna wish you better. I hope things work out better for you. You ain't got to deal with that. Okay, tell us a secret.
Hey, Angela Yee. My secret is I actually feel like a long-lost cousin to Ray J. I dated one of his older cousins here in Wisconsin. He probably knows the Wisconsin family by means of Calhoun City and Pompano Beach, Florida. So I figured out that it was really his family. Anywho, I was in a 9-year relationship. I did have my first son where he invited another female, but I say long lost because he ended up being a cheater and he long lost me.
Oh no. Rachel, do you
know
a cousin?
You know the relative? Do you know the relatives that she's?
Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I mean, did my cousin cheat or did you cheat or what?
They had a threesome.
Oh, they had a threesome and that counts as cheating?
No, after that, he cheated. You know, it was a consensual threesome. I agreed to that part, but I didn't agree to the rest of the foolery that he wanted to involve me in.
You want to reconnect with cousin Ray J?
Well, how was the threesome? Was it good?
On some business, by all means.
Okay.
But was the threesome, did you have fun doing that?
I did. I can check it off the list now, and it confirmed that I'm really not into women.
Okay.
You was into him that night?
No, she's into your cousin.
I know. What did the woman do to you? Did she do something? Did y'all have fun together too? You and the woman?
My man was there, which completed it, but I don't see how an experience with another woman could complete me.
That's fair.
Okay.
Got it.
Well,
personal decision. Thank you, cousin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye now.
All right, this is Tell Us a Secret. Hello.
So my secret is is that I had a threesome with my guy and his baby mama, and I like his baby mama more than I like him.
Wait, you had a threesome with a guy and his baby mom?
Yeah, and I like his baby mama more than I like him. He whack. His baby mama colder than him.
That's how it happens.
So now what?
Yeah.
So now we friends, and we just gonna see where it goes from there. I cut him off, and now I'm talking to his baby mama. I want his baby mama.
Are you and the baby mama just?
We did once upon a time.
How was it?
Because it seems kind of like great. It seems like it hurts.
No judgment.
Her sex was better than his sex.
Does he know? Does he know what's going on now? Okay.
No.
He does not. Are you guys gonna tell him?
No.
Okay.
He's gonna find out at some point, though, right?
I think so. That's his loss.
Yeah, not your problem. And that is the danger, people, of introducing threesomes to the relationship. Somebody might like somebody better.
Yep.
That's why you gotta get him in, get him out.
Okay, well,
he should never introduce me to his baby mama. She's more honey than he is, and yeah,
ain't that usually the case?
I like her better.
Is it because he didn't last long? Did that play a part?
That's not all of the reason why.
But that's
part of it.
That's one of it.
That's one of it.
He can't handle both of us, for sure.
He can't handle both of them.
Okay.
All right. See, most of y'all can't even handle one woman. Trying to bring in two.
And
got some nerve.
Can't even hold your water.
Not got some nerve. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
And thank him for sharing.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Tell us a secret.
I had a 2.5-year work relationship. Nobody told her boyfriend that worked there with us.
Oh, wow. So, yo, it's creeping around in the office, and everybody else knew?
They did. A couple of times we got caught, and her boyfriend worked there with us.
How long did this go on?
He said 2.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. It stopped about 4 years ago, and we all still work together.
So why'd you guys stop?
Honestly, because he quit his firefighting job, and every 2 days I couldn't go to her house and bang her.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good day.
These work relationships be real. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. Yes, and let's talk about Monique. She has some issues with things that Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley had to say about her performance in the reading. Coming up next on YT.
Angela Yee is way up.
All the way up. They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to him. What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here. Ray J is here.
Good morning.
We live.
We live. All I know is behind the scenes is crazy. Up
Yeah.
here with,
Behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Get it?
Behind.
Got it.
Tell us a secret, Ray J.
Got it, Ray J.
All right, so let's start off with Monique. Now, I was telling y'all about this movie that I watched, The Reading. It was on BET Plus, that she was in. A scare. You know, I love a horror movie.
Yeah, you said you liked it too.
Yeah, and I thought she did a great job. Other people thought she did a great job too, like Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley, and they were talking about it. And here's what they had to say as they discussed The Reading.
This is why I hate that Monique got blackballed by Hollywood. Monique won the Oscar for Precious for a reason. She's really, really good. She's a great actress. Now, personality-wise, she's always getting in trouble. If it's not with another comic, D.L. Hughley, it is with the industry. It's somebody. But this movie, The Reading with Monique, when I tell you, I almost turned it off. This sucker it scared me. But Monique is funny in it too.
All right, now Monique took offense to some of these comments because she felt like these were backhanded compliments over her acting in the movie The Reading.
Yeah.
And so here's what she said on social media. Hey, my sweet babies. Be sure to swipe. Hello, Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley. First, thank you for your compliments regarding my talents and performance in The Reading. I couldn't help but notice, though, that you two said because of my personality, I'm always, quote, getting in trouble. You then attempted to show a connection between my personality and me being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother D.L. Hughley. In addition, you two, within the same breath, mentioned how we as comics are underestimated. First thing, kids with their parents, criminals with the law, and slaves with their masters get into trouble. And last time I checked, I don't fit into any of these categories to get in trouble with anyone mentioned. Do you two? When you two say we as comics are underrated, and you, Sherri, Kim, and I are ironically all black female comics, why do you think we're underrated? My personality is of such where I have to speak up and out against injustices so we can stop being, as you both said, underrated. And if you noticed, I haven't ever started a conversation about you two that involved any negativity in any way in all of the years I've known you.
Wow. You gave me Monique's voice, and I kind of liked it.
She was very professional for that.
Yeah, so in other words...
Hey, my sweet babies.
Hey, my sweet babies.
This is a read.
So is her sweet babies like the Barbs? That's what she calls her fans, sweet babies?
I think so, kind of.
I think so when she's about to read you.
Yeah, when you're about to be read for filth.
The reading.
So it's not shout out to all my sweet babies. Like, shout out to all the Barbs.
Kind of.
So she has sweet babies.
Yeah.
Sweet baby
Jesus. Because I got Raelians.
Yeah, Raelians.
Right.
So yes, and a lot of people did agree with Monique. And
really?
And I did see on social media, they were saying, if you want to compliment her, just give her a compliment. And then they were saying Monique does stand up for herself all the time. And she's gotten into trouble for that and blackballed. Thank you, Ray J.
You have everything you need.
He's organizing all my paperwork.
He is. I think she felt that they were a little condescending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they did give her a compliment, but then I guess it's what you call a backhanded compliment. Yeah. All right, now, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. You know this story, Ray J?
I'm looking over.
You know, they ended up having an affair with each other, getting caught having an affair. They both were married.
Jesus.
And now they both have since been fired from their job at GMA. Well, Amy Robach's friends are not on board with her relationship with TJ Holmes, and they think that she is being impulsive after everything that has happened.
That's illegal. You can't fire me for smashing.
Well, that was part of the story a few weeks ago. Go ahead, Angela.
Yes. So apparently her friends think that this is just too much. And you know, there's a lot of things that he did, other affairs that he had while in the workplace that have since come out.
Yeah.
Oh, so he done hit everybody on set.
Allegedly.
Not everybody, like 4 people are alleging.
Yeah. And so her homegirls are not feeling it, apparently.
How you get all that energy in the morning?
Ray J's like, because I'm tired.
Yeah, he's just in here in the bathroom just going crazy.
But some people feel like this fling won't last for more than a few months and that she possibly gave up her career for a partner who is untrustworthy. So that's the fear that her friends are having. And that is your Yee Tea. Now, when we come back, it is time for Under the Radar. That's when we tell you a story that may not be a headline news story, but we feel like you should know anyway on Way Up with Angela Yee. Thanks, Ray J.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
We turning up.
Way up. Check the news. I got news. This is the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right. It is Way Up with Angela Yee. And right now we're going under the radar. These are stories that are not headline news stories, but stories that we should know about. Ray J is here. Jasmine Brand is here.
You better believe it.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Now, advisors to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration are meeting today, and they'll discuss whether a nasal spray version of Narcan should be made available over the counter. Narcan is in case you have an opioid overdose. It's the antidote for that. Mm-hmm. All right. It's a Baltimore area company called Emergent Biosolutions, Inc. They submitted an application to the FDA late last year. They want to be able to sell this without a prescription. It would be the first application for a nose spray. So
let's do it.
Okay.
You said okay.
I mean, this could save people's lives.
Yes.
What we spraying in our nose?
Narcan.
Yeah, Narcan.
Got it.
Yeah, so basically if somebody around you is overdosing, you can just... Or
do they have to... I'll let you finish.
They were overdosing.
Do they have to sniff it up, or can you just spray it? Because if they're out of it, you can't... You know, if they're out of it, they're not going to be able to inhale it like
I've never used it.
Me neither.
It's a lot of sniffing going on.
I know it is.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, well...
I'm trying to say no.
This could, according to research, save lives as opioid... it's hard for me to say the word opioid.
You said it great.
Opioid.
You killed it.
Thank
opioid.
you. Mm-hmm. Overdose numbers have been skyrocketing in the United States. And in briefing documents, Emergent argues that the nasal spray has been specifically designed for use even by people with no medical training. It's easier to administer than an injection. I know I wouldn't want to inject anybody with anything.
I would, but if I had to, if it was going to save a life, I would.
Yeah, the opioid game is out of control. That's why a lot of people taking Adderall need to go to the Herbarol. Take herbs.
Are you
promoting?
Yeah,
no.
Are you trying to push one of your products?
No,
now?
I'm just saying Herbarol is better than Adderall.
All right, okay.
That's all I'm saying. The opioid.
We gotta watch this one.
The opioid crisis is going crazy.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact.
And people in school are taking too many drugs, right?
That's
Adderall, Perks. You got the new song. I take a Perky 10, Perky 12, Perky 10, Perky 12, Perky 13.
Oh my goodness,
it's too much. It's too much celebration.
Yeah,
you need to take herbs like Herbarol.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like they should make this available without a prescription, but they do need to make sure that it's safe also because like they did say, while it's easy to administer, you want to make sure that it's no harm that can come to somebody who's just using it. And allowing it to be over the counter in the same manner in every state also clears up some confusion. They want to make sure that this is something that could be, nationwide, all 50 states.
Right.
And D.C. and Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So some places do have laws that allow it. Some places don't. Some people still say you have to get it from a pharmacist or whatever. And there's also no evidence that there would have any significant adverse reactions. It works if a person has opioids in their system. But if you give it to somebody who doesn't,
what happens?
There are no known harmful effects right now. So I think that's a good thing.
I like that.
And almost all states have a Good Samaritan law that would provide legal immunity for people who would administer medical aid to someone overdosing on opioids. So
I couldn't be legally sued for administering it to anyone.
Okay.
No, that's what it's saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a Good Samaritan.
Gotcha.
All right. So the nasal spray, perhaps a good idea.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever been around anybody who's overdosing?
No, I have not. That would be terrifying.
What about you, Ray J? Have you ever been around somebody that was overdosing?
No, but I got this song called Overdose that's coming out.
You do?
Yeah, it's about people overdosing.
In love? Over love?
No, just overdosing.
Is it you or RSVP?
No, it's me.
Okay.
But
damn, weren't you supposed to give us an exclusive song today? I feel like it was a remix.
No, it's definitely. I'm giving y'all an exclusive song today that ain't even mixed, but I want y'all to play it. It's the exclusive song from RSVP, Ray J, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, and Pleasure P. It's called I Like. Hopefully we can get that cleared and put in, but it's a good record following up for Money Everywhere, like our bio single.
Okay. All right. Well, that was your under the radar story. Again, the FDA is considering making Narcan opioid overdose antidotes available without a prescription. And when we come back, we are going to be, of course, doing Wealth Wednesdays. It is Wednesday. Mm-hmm. So we have a Wealth Wednesday for you guys today that you're going to love. Rachel, you're going to love this because it's all about getting to the money and getting some government federal contracts that could potentially make you super wealthy. And anybody can do that with Jason White on Wealth Wednesdays when we come later on the show. All right?
Jason.
Yes. And right now it's time for the Way Up Mix when we come back in like 10 minutes. All right. Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yada I mean?
Turn it all the way up. Angela Yee is way up.
We up.
Stacking up them bands.
Get money. Get the bag. And win $1,000 all day. Every weekday.
Oh my God.
We ain't bringing none of that negative energy into the new year, including them bills. We trying to get you paid with a bag of cash.
Pay some bills. Take a trip. Something.
Listen here or on the free iHeartRadio app for your chance to get this money.
I'ma get the bag.
Throwing money on. Win every weekday. Only here.
Pioneer Supermarkets are home to Avenue A products and weekly savings in your area. To shop online, find inspiration for the next meal, or to find your nearest Pioneer Supermarket, visit pioneersupermarkets.com, where food and family meet. That's pioneersupermarkets.com.
In 1968, 5 black girls were picked up by police after running away from a reform school in Mount Meigs.
Graduate, honors, and professional schools in New York City. Apply to CUNY today at cuny.edu/join and tap into endless opportunities. Nature lover, seasoned skier, or more into après? This winter, there's something for everyone at Wyndham Mountain with 54 trails and 11 lifts. Come up for an unforgettable winter adventure. Come up for air at Wyndham.
Gold, followed by a new Special Forces World's Toughest Test. It all starts tonight at 8 on Fox 5. Then on the 10 o'clock news, take a step back in time to when hip-hop had begun dominating the airwaves. But one crew was blazing a different path.
Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew.
Two Live Crew. What's your opinion about Two Live Crew?
They're cool. Censorship sucks.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
See how Two Live Crew made history by being the first hip-hop group to have their music banned.
Where do they draw the line?
A Fox 5 flashback tonight on the 10 o'clock news on Fox 5, or watch on the free Fox 5 NY News app.
Create the future you want to see in our community. Join Harlem Children's Zone Promise Academy Job Fair and help shape our country's future leaders. At Harlem Children's Zone Promise Academy, we're hiring all educational positions on site on Thursday.
Bound between Bloomingdale Road and out to Westchester Avenue, you've got a slow-moving maintenance vehicle closing that left lane. Delays go back to exit 5. Also, the Bruckner westbound between Sheridan Boulevard and 138th Center Lane construction has you backed up to the area of Hunts Point Drawbridge. I'm Carrie Lee in the WOR Newsroom.
When you want the best deal on the best meal, choose Wendy's 2 for $6. Pick from Dave's Single, Spicy Chicken Sandwich, 10-piece Crispy Nugs, or a medium strawberry lemonade. Pair any two for just $6. Choose wisely. Choose.
Wait, I'ma take y'all way up.
We all the way up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it's way up with Angela Yee, and it's time for that Yee Tea. Y'all ready?
Yep,
let's
go. Way up.
You ready,
all
Ray
the way upside down.
You ready, Jasmine Brand?
I'm ready.
All right, well, let's start off with Robert Glasper. If you guys remember, he won a Grammy over Chris Brown, and Chris Brown had posted, "Who the F is Robert Glasper?" Well, Robert Glasper went ahead and made T-shirts out of that phrase, and then he posted, "Thanks for the support." They sold out.
Of course,
a portion of the proceeds from this shirt will be donated to the Community Music Center of New Orleans. We'll be in New Orleans this weekend for Mardi Gras.
Yes, we will.
Shout out to Uptown Angela.
Okay.
A nonprofit created to share the music culture and music education in New Orleans, providing free music lessons to underserved youth. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting the cause.
Okay,
that's dope.
We need to get a shirt.
Well, they sold out.
I'm sure we can figure out how to get a shirt, Angela. Come on. You can get Ray J dinner reservations at the best place in New York. I'm sure you can get us these shirts.
Tatiana.
Okay? Shout out to Chef Kwame.
Okay.
Chef Kwame.
All right. Now, a resurfaced interview that Mindy Kaling did on Conan O'Brien, where she talked about kissing a co-star in an old interview, has resurfaced, and people are not happy about this. She's talking about when actor Lee Pace appeared in an episode as someone from her past.
But we had this one actor on the show named Lee Pace came on the show, and we had to do this flashback sequence where we were in bed together in college. Mm-hmm. And we're just supposed to be having a conversation, but like he's so tall and he's so handsome that in the middle of it, he was just supposed to be like, "What do you think, Mindy?" And I was like, and I looked around and I improvised just kissing him in the scene, which was not in the script. And then I walked backstage. We have two writer-producers, and they were like, "Hey, man, what are you doing? You could be sued for that." And I got very scared, and then I said, "Tell anyone and you're fired."
Ooh, now people are saying, that's sexual assault.
Yes.
For her to have improvised a kiss in a scene, throwing him completely off guard, and then telling the writers, if you tell anybody, you're fired.
Because if it was the other way around, if it was a man that did it to a woman, we would have a big issue with it. So I think
the homie facing 300 years for some stuff like that.
Well, let's not compare that to this, please.
Got it.
That's
a reach.
Now, okay. Now let's just say you're improvising and acting and doing something, and then in the moment you do something like that. Is that
no? You can't do that.
Okay.
I need to know the choreography. Lip service, everything. Like, we need to. Shameless plug.
Thank you.
But yeah, we need to know the choreography. I don't want to just be randomly like lip to lip if I wasn't prepared. I might need to brush my teeth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to let me know.
Yeah, that's not okay.
And you also may just not want to kiss somebody, and if that's not written in the script.
Yeah, because you
can't
you're
just
telling
do
your
that.
other counterpart it's not like that, and all of a sudden now we tonguing it down in the bed.
Yeah.
All right, now Olivia Wilde has deleted her Instagram story calling A$AP Rocky hot because she got backlash from that. And this is all following, his TV cameo and the Super Bowl and all of that. And she just posted that he was hot. And she also, by the way, tagged both Rihanna and A$AP Rocky.
A$AP Rocky looked good.
He was hot.
He looked good. I'm not going to go to the hot part because it's a different kind of word.
Okay.
But A$AP Rocky looked good at the Super Bowl.
He did. So did Rihanna.
Yeah.
Rihanna looked stunning.
Yeah.
That even her stomach was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like how she wore it with the zipper down.
Yeah, she said, if I thought he was hot before, this really put me over the edge. But she also tagged Rihanna in it too.
Which I like that.
People call Rihanna hot all the time.
Respectful.
They're a hot couple.
Yeah.
You guys stop trying to cancel culture that is good. That is respectful.
Right.
All right. Now, another person people are mad at is Iggy Azalea.
I saw this.
Now, this all happened with Playboy Cardi. There are assaults. He was arrested and accused of aggravated assault in Georgia. Mm-hmm. And Iggy Azalea posted, imagine having a pregnant girlfriend and pretending they don't exist until it comes out you like to abuse them too. And rarely visiting your actual son unless it's because you're running from whatever problems you got going on in Atlanta and the press with your serial abuse of women. Anyway, I'm having actually amazing day. Karma's real. Treat the people you love well. Happy Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Now, the reason why people were mad at Iggy Azalea after this post is because she was going to have Tory Lanez executive produce her album.
After the allegations.
After everything that happened with, and he was convicted, right?
He got to do it from jail.
how about not at all? Yeah. If you have a problem with serial abusers.
Well, I'm just saying if she wanted him to do it now, he would have to do it over the phone.
I think the point is that people feel like Iggy is being hypocritical.
Right? Yeah, it's hypocritical to say, okay, Playboy Cardi did this, he's an abuser, and now everybody knows, but then
you wanted Tory to EP your album.
Man, my homie facing 300 years, and he a big producer.
Who's your homie?
Yeah, who's that?
Well, I put him on, but I can't help people when they get rich.
Okay, who?
I should say it?
Yeah.
Detail.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right.
We know about that.
Yeah. But you know, you can't, like, I made a lot of people rich, and when they get rich,
you know,
really
Jesse Reyes did a song about him.
You really, I know
about
you really don't know who people really are until they get rich.
Okay.
All right.
You really don't know they real.
We'll talk about that later, but when we come back, it is Black History Month, so we want to make sure that we highlight some amazing things for Black History Month, amazing things that Black people are doing on Way Up with Angela Yee.
I'm going all the way up.
You tapped in and Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Ray J's here.
You better know that.
And Jasmine Brand is here.
What's up?
And it is Black History Month, so we are celebrating Black entrepreneurship.
Being Black.
Yes, being black is beautiful. We celebrate that every day, right?
You dang right.
All right, so first let's shout out to Rich Paul. He has launched Clutch Athletics Apparel. It's a real sportswear brand. It's a new extension of his ongoing partnership with New Balance. And so Clutch Athletics, even though it was developed in partnership with New Balance, he says it's not a traditional collab.
Okay.
He said it's a sportswear brand, a real sportswear brand that's focusing on training with functionality and style. We're going to really focus on the next generation's athletes, really listen to the next generation athlete and to what they feel like they want to be present in as it pertains to their approach to whatever sport they play.
Okay.
All right, so shout out to Rich Paul.
Rich Paul.
Also, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He is celebrating his 60th birthday. That's going to be on Friday the 17th.
Okay.
By the way,
my lucky number.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's my January 17th, my birthday.
Oh, we Capricorns over here. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
Okay. All right. And Michael Jordan is celebrating his 60th birthday by making a donation to Make-A-Wish. $10 million.
Wow.
If I had one wish, make a wish to me for 10.
I know that's right. That's amazing. How dope is it to give back on your birthday and give back that much? But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes. It's the largest donation ever received from an individual in Make-A-Wish's 43-year history. I've actually done some stuff with Make-A-Wish too.
That's crazy. I got a foundation called Make One Wish.
You do?
But yeah, I think that if they could just move something this way, just add the one.
You do not have a Make One Wish.
Make One Wish, because you got Make-A-Wish Foundation, you got Make One Wish Foundation.
Is it a 501c3?
If I make one wish.
It's a C3. It's a C3.
501c3.
Well, yeah, that's just the abbreviation of it. Just
moving right along.
You got C3s and C4s, you know what I'm saying?
But I do want to shout out to Make-A-Wish Foundation. When you go and see these kids and they have these, you know, honestly, just a great organization, all the work that they've been doing for 43 years.
That's amazing.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. Shout out to Make-A-Wish and all the other C3s out there that's helping people.
MJ is the man.
All right, now Foot Locker also, by the way, has invested $17 million toward Black businesses, and they are spotlighting Black designers in a new series that they're doing. I've actually seen some of these in the windows as well. Okay. Ray J!
It's you.
No,
no me. Continue.
All right. So the retail company is supporting its LEAD initiative. That's Leading Education and Economic Development. They're expanding programming for Black students and employees by working with Black vendors, community nonprofits, creators, and professional service partners. So they do have a series that's available on YouTube. And right now, they're just some of the people that they're highlighting. Drew Sanders, who I know, by the way, he's a Wear brand. Yes.
Okay.
Shakira Goodrich of Campus Remix, Terrence Hosley of the SDN brand, and Daryl Brown of Midwest Kids, Jay Grant of JJ Grant. So shout out to them.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's one of the main things we need to do, right? Get more investments, because a lot of us shop at Foot Locker.
We definitely do. I know I definitely do.
I ain't shopped at Foot Locker in 10 years.
Well, you need to go back.
I would love to.
You need to circle back.
I would love to. Somebody bought me some shoes from there last week, though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I didn't go, though, but they brought them back and said it had a Foot Locker bag.
All right. All right. And Diddy has revealed his new company name. It is now called Combs Global.
Okay.
All right. It started as a bad boy, and then now the company is Combs Enterprises, and now it's Combs Global. So it's gone through all these different iterations. but he's announced that the conglomerate of companies in his control will now be under Combs Global. It's the next chapter in his journey as a business leader and a bigger vision to build the largest portfolio of leading Black-owned brands in the world.
Very inspiring.
Super inspiring. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. Amazing. Ray J, people need to know what you have going on.
Yeah, I sent Jasmine, I'm about to send you my P&Ls because I don't want to be in the same category I've been stuck in with all of the people that's capping, because honestly, like, my numbers, like...
numbers don't lie, right?
Yeah, and I'm so humble about it to where I rarely talk about numbers. Right. But I'm tired of being put in this box of, like, hope, and like people still think I'm selling my products out the trunk. And I'm seeing I like a lot of lists of people what they made yearly. Like,
and you're not included in these lists.
What did Raycon make this last year? Talk about Raycon.
Well, I would rather show you.
Show us.
Well, say it, and then
we talked about this.
Yeah,
and he's got the numbers.
So the listeners can't.
Saying what I made is not even believable.
Well, tell us, and we'll decide if it's believable or not.
It's not.
Okay, can you try it?
I just don't want to. I want you. Here's the thing. I want to show you, and then you tell me and tell the world what you see.
Okay.
Because then it's easier for me, because I'm very humble.
Angela's over there doing a deep dive on something.
But I'm tired of being played with. Hold on, I'm gonna send them to you. I'm sending you the P&Ls.
But just tell us.
Just if you post them, just mark out like all the other stuff, like cost of goods and like what I spend on marketing and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. You got it too. Yep.
Woo! Look at these numbers.
You got it.
$6.8 million revenue we see here. Now I see $11 million.
Wait, that's way no.
$11 million?
No.
$116 million?
There we go. Now we're starting to talk. Like
$116 million is what Raycon.
$116 million. And speaking of that, it's Wednesday.
$116 million when?
It is Wealth Wednesday, and so let's get into that. When we come back, we have an amazing Wealth Wednesday with my partner, Stacey Tisdale, coming up on Way Up with Angela Yee. Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. And speaking of Way Up, and it is also Wealth Wednesday, Ray J is here. And I feel like Ray J doesn't get celebrated enough for his financial savvy and his accomplishments. Now, you started Raycon Global back in 2017?
Yeah, it's a 6-year company.
Okay, a 6-year company, and it's now worth over $100 million.
Yeah, it's worth over 100. That's the valuation, but we made over 300 million in revenue.
All right, and we do have the P&L as proof of that.
Yes,
I'm like, they put me in this box, and I'm not.
Who is they, Ray J?
The world.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not him. I'm Himothy.
All right. In addition, Ray J has officially joined GPO Plus as its chief digital strategist and brand ambassador for Herberol.
Yeah,
tell us about that.
Yeah, that's one of our new companies, Herberol. It's really an over-the-counter pill that gives you like that focus that you need, but it doesn't give you an opioid that you got to get from the doctor, like an Adderall or a Ritalin or a Vyvanse.
So it's be natural sort of thing?
It's natural. I just took a few. You see how lit I am?
Okay.
But I'm focus lit. Today I'm not playing with people.
You're Himothy.
I'm Himothy. I was him.
And
now I'm Himothy.
And it makes sense because to me, right, with the Raycon, with your tech company, a lot of that goes back to what it is that you do. You know, music, headphones, you know that world. And then with this Herberol, I'm seeing why you decided to partner up with this company and how it even happened.
Yeah, and I sold my scooter company, Scooty Bike. Remember when I had the scooter
and bought
bike?
it back?
Yeah, I bought it back, but I sold it to a company out of Canada called Loopshare, and they were a publicly traded company. Most of their action was on the TSXV, but they are trading on the OTC too. But for me, it was a blessing to get that company off and then start Raycon at the same time and build the numbers over here. But a lot of people don't know that because people that's making a lot of money have this aura of I'm like this, right?
Right.
Either we all special or nobody special, right? Okay. So I've never put myself above anybody else. Like everybody in every position makes sense, whether it's the janitor, whether it's the assistant, whether it's the celebrity, whatever it is, we're all equal.
Okay.
So I've never put myself there.
But you feel like people with money typically do?
Yeah, they do, and it bothers me. And so now let me put my numbers up. And then when I put
let's
these
put them numbers up, Ray J.
Then let's have a different conversation about Ray J.
And you have the network launching.
Yeah, but I have a lot to offer. Like I have a lot of capital to invest in certain situations that could help further a lot of business.
And you're about to
an angel investor?
I can be.
All right, we're going to talk about all of that. Now, don't forget, it is Wednesday, so we do have Wealth Wednesday coming up with Stacey Tisdale, my partner, and Jay White is going to be joining us, talking about the federal code. And then we have Ask Yee. You can call us up starting now, 800-292-5150. Any questions you have. Maybe you have some financial advice you need from Ray J. Call us up right now.
Stop playing with me.
Timothy.
On Way Up with Angela Yee.
Now I'm back at it.
You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Angela Yee. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And we are doing Wealth Wednesdays with my partner, Stacey Tisdale. And we have Jay White here, and we are talking about how you can get rich. Tell us about some of the success stories you've had as far as teaching other people how to get these federal contracts.
I think one of the biggest ones is obviously my man Stink Pot when he came home. Mm-hmm. I taught him, he's doing this thing. But one of the most recent ones, a 21-year-old college student purchased my course. His very first contract was $2.1 million.
Sheesh.
But that's just for food processing. Dude don't got a food processor. He don't got a factory or none of that. But man, shout out to him. But I have a lot of those stories though. Like now it's come to the point where I have over 4,500 students.
How does it work? What are you actually teaching people in the course?
So we definitely have to teach them how to look for the right types of contracts or they're called solicitation. We have to teach them pricing. Because when I first started, I think federal government, I think blank check.
Right.
So I'm putting $1 million on top of everything. I'm getting out the hood. I'm going to hook everybody up.
They're like, sorry, right. Price yourself out.
Right. It don't work like that. So we definitely got to teach pricing. We got to teach how to communicate with the individuals that people think is the government, but they're just a person that works for the government. So we have to have human and human interaction. So I teach that. We have to teach how to effectively formulate your company properly. Then I have to teach people how to manage a federal government contract from afar. Because remember, I don't care about what's in your backyard. I just care about what the contract is and where is it and how you can manage it from afar.
Yeah, because you have to make sure once you get that contract and then you get the work from somebody that they actually deliver too.
Yeah. What would you do? What would you do? You the plug and they over there messing up your whole contract. What would you do?
You got to go out there. No. You got to show up. What's going on?
That's what most people think.
No, you got to get another company to...
See how common sense that is?
Yeah.
If they ain't doing their job, get them up out of there and put somebody else in there because it's not their name on the line. It's yours. We're in the middle. They don't have a federal government contract. We do. They have a service agreement with us, but not a federal government contract.
Look at that. I feel like I just took the course.
See? It's a layup for you.
So people do the course and then you actually do live Zooms with them? Or
it's not enough to just purchase a shout out to everybody else that do this. I don't do it. It's not enough to purchase a digital course and just say, I hope you do your thing. So we created platforms like we have a group Zoom call every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. where we have Q&A, confidence builders, go over situational scenarios and things like that. Then we have a private Facebook group. Then we have 4 coaching live calls with me as well.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and we are in the middle of talking about government contracts with Jay White and Stacey Tisdale. What are the potential pitfalls? Because all of this is amazing. It sounds like, okay, you just got to do this. If that person doesn't work, then you got to find another person to fulfill the contract.
Yeah.
What are some other potential pitfalls that you've come across?
Yeah, so overall, just understanding, number one, I have to understand what the expectation is from the federal government. And if I can't effectively articulate that expectation to the person who's going to be working on my contract, then I fail. Because this person, if I don't articulate it properly, they could bid me $100,000 when they supposed to be bidding me $300,000. Now they go out there to the site and they need more money.
Right.
Ain't no more money, player. You can't get nothing from me because the government usually awards on firm fix. So that's one pitfall. Another pitfall is just understanding how to have your documentation in order. If you don't have your documentation in order, aka your proposal, then they won't even consider your bid. And then consistency. There is a lot of opportunities. There are 96,000 contract opportunities every single day. But if you're not consistent at it, it's almost like you could lose it. Use it or lose it. And if you're not consistent, then nothing will happen.
Now, I know we have something special because Stacey always is like, okay, we're going to have Jason White here, but
she ready to throw a gift out.
For Way Up with Angela Yee, we want to make sure that we can spread this knowledge.
Yeah.
You have a course.
I do.
We have a discount and we have a masterclass.
Oh my goodness. We got so much.
We got it all.
Yeah. So my course is literally called The Federal Government Crack the Code, right? And that's on thefederalcode.com. But then we're going to do a masterclass, right?
Mm-hmm.
You going to be involved in the masterclass?
Yes, I am.
And the numbers, I think your course is what, 28?
So right now the course is $2,997, but we on way up, right? With Angela Yee.
Way up. That's
so. So we're gonna give a way down discount.
Okay.
And we're gonna look out for people.
Okay.
You got to get this done. It's offers only until February 28th, right?
That's it.
Last day of Black History
That's
Month.
it.
And Jason, you said you do reply to people, Jay White. So how can people reach out to you?
On Instagram at @IamJasonWhite_, and then the website is thefederalcode.com. But don't go there. Go to what Angela Yee telling you to go to.
Yes, go to thefederalcode.com/Wealth Wednesdays. That's thefederalcode.com/Wealth Wednesdays. Thank you so much, Jay White, for joining us. Of course, my girl, Stacey Tisdale, Wealth Wednesdays, way up with Angela Yee. When we come back, ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Any questions you have, we are here to help. Ray J's here. Jasmine Brand is here. We got you.
Yeah, listen. You vibing way up with Angela Yee. Here I go. Hey, everybody, access. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
All right, it is way up with Angela Yee. It's time for Ask Yee. Ray J is here, Jasmine Brand is here, and we have a caller on the line who wants to remain anonymous.
Hi, Angela.
Hey, girl. What's your question?
I'm a little nervous to ask you this because I'm scared, but yesterday I was a little disappointed with my boyfriend's Valentine's Day gift. He gave me a rose, like one single rose.
Oh, wow.
And a Snicker bar.
A rose and a Snicker bar?
Was it the exclusive
Time's
Snicker,
up.
though? Because it's a real expensive Snicker out.
No, it was
was
regular. And like, I know times are hard, but they're not that hard.
Well, how long have y'all been together?
6 months.
Okay.
That's still not, no, it's still not enough.
No, it's not. But are you guys in an exclusive relationship? Has this been discussed?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, he lost his job not too long ago, so times have been really hard, but I really don't feel like it's been that hard.
He could have did something more thoughtful that didn't cost money,
Yeah,
right?
more creative.
Now, what was your face like when he gave you this gift?
I mean, my jaw dropped, but I couldn't really do anything about it. I didn't want to start anything. I really just don't know how to go about it.
Did you tell him you hated it?
Of course not. I just was like, oh, thank you.
People do appreciate honesty, though. Like, listen, I know you could tell him because obviously he's shared with you that times are hard. He lost his job and you don't want to hurt his feelings. Is there some type of significance behind a Snickers bar for you guys, or?
No.
Do you like Snickers?
Not at all.
Was it like
I
your
like
first date you had a Snickers?
No. I'm like, where did this come from? What are we doing? But I feel bad. I don't want to make him feel bad.
Okay, so this is what you say. I don't want to make you feel bad, and I actually was contemplating whether or not I should say anything at all, but I feel like this gift just wasn't very thoughtful, and I'm just wondering, I know times are rough, but what made you think that this was an appropriate thing for Valentine's Day? And I'm not happy.
Did you still give him some?
I mean, yeah, but...
well, it worked. No, but I always think it is important to be direct and express yourself, and you can do it in a nice way. You don't have to be mean about it. You can say, I was disappointed, I'm not going to lie, but I do want to give us the opportunity to discuss this so that we're on the same page.
And the relationship is new, so he doesn't know her expectation, but he will after the conversation.
Did he at least put in work last night?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like y'all say, sex is not a gift, we can say the same
Sex
thing
is
too,
not a
okay?
gift, yes.
That's not a Valentine's Day present. All right.
Okay, fine.
Well, just make sure you guys have a
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you.
All right. Take care. Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. We're always here to help. When we come back, we have Last Word. That's where you guys call and leave your messages, 800-292-5150, and you can leave whatever voicemail you want so you can have the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. This is 5, 6, 7, day 8.
Wow.
Of Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here with me.
When are you going to stop? Hello, guys. When are you going to stop counting?
I don't know. You know, it's still the first couple of weeks.
Okay.
So
I say 30 days.
30 days,
Yeah.
and then that's it? All
Yeah.
right. Well, Ray J was here guest hosting. He's going to be here until Friday, so he did this whole week.
He is doing a marathon.
Yeah, he is. I can't. And he was like, y'all thought I wasn't going to be here on time. You were not on time today, Ray J, or yesterday. But you have been here. And he wants his own show.
He wants his own show. He has a name for it. He has a premise.
He's already done some episodes of his own show.
He has graphics. He got it.
But he still wants to be part of Way Up. He wants to be Ray Up.
He wants to be Ray Up. He wants to come on your show on a regular. He wants to be on here weekly.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I do want to shout out for Wealth Wednesdays. You know, I've been doing Wealth Wednesdays for like 5 years already. So this is something I've been doing for quite some time. And we've talked to a lot of different people, a lot of different companies. We've done things with Rocket Mortgage, with the Small Business Services, with Google, a lot of different corporations. Today, we were talking to Jay White.
Yes. He's entertaining and he's informative.
Yes, about these government contracts. And I've always been hearing, oh, you got to do this. You got to get this government contracts. A lot of people get rich off of these government contracts, but how do you get them? And so he'll help people learn how to do that.
He has good information.
I like tangible, actionable things that can be done.
You should do a Wealth Wednesday anniversary party event.
I got to figure out what the exact day was when we started doing it.
We could just pick one out of the air.
Okay, we just make up a day.
Yes.
Make up an anniversary.
Yes.
But I just want to thank everybody who's been listening and calling in, because I feel like the highlight of the show is always the listeners calling. 800-292-5150. When you guys call us and we do Ask Ye and we do Shine a Light and we do Pick a Side and we do the last word and all of those things, those are really what make this show what it is.
I'm not just saying this, but you really have some great listeners.
I do, right?
Yeah, you really do.
Nah, listen, we love what we do for that purpose. And it's only going to get better. It's only going to go way up.
Yeah.
You like that, right?
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? That's how I came up with the name Way Up. You should hear some of the other names that were floating around.
Ooh. I don't know if I heard of any of the other ones.
There were some other names floating around.
Okay.
But I think Way Up is the one that really stuck. And so
clearly,
we got roses in the studio to say Way Up.
Those are gorgeous, by the way.
Absolutely gorgeous. Matter of fact, Ray J used that same florist.
Oh, for his Valentine's.
For Valentine's Day, MNY Flowers.
Yep.
And he did the whole, I think he's going to post that at some point.
He posted it on his Instagram.
Oh, he did? Okay. Sprinkle the flowers. Shout out to Tatiana. It's a restaurant, Black-owned restaurant, Chef Kwame.
Chef Kwame.
Yes, in New York. I know he went there yesterday. We went to a Mexican restaurant.
We did.
Was it Taco Tuesday?
It was also Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Mexican Taco Tuesday.
We had some good drinks.
Do you ever put a lot of hot sauce on your food and then when you go to the bathroom, it burns?
Yeah, that's happened to me for sure. Did that just happen to you? Okay. That's happened to me in the past.
All right. Well, you guys, call us up, 800-292-5150. Of course, we have the last word, and that's when you guys get to call in. You can weigh in on things that happen in the show. Maybe you couldn't get through earlier, and you want to shine a light on somebody. Or you want to talk about Ray J and his multi-hundreds of millions of dollars company, Raycon. Maybe you want to talk to Jasmine Brand and go viral on the Jasmine Brand. But wherever it is, you can call us up, 800-292-5150. Let's go.
Okay, in response to the one rose and the Snickers, one rose means I love you. So I thought it was a thoughtful gift.
Hey, this is Regina Moore and with Chef Flavors, and I want to shine a light on me and my husband. We are the first Black entrepreneurs and food manufacturers out of Memphis to land a deal with Walmart. Our spinach dip is coming to a city near you, and if you don't believe how good it is, check us out on Master P Review. Thank you.
Whoa! Yeah. I'm going all the way up. Hey. Going way up with Angela Yee.